I am Chidi Prince Winston Amadi-Ahaneku, the head of the Amadi-Ahaneku tribe. I am a child of God. I am to place my surname on skyscrapers. I am a millionaire. I am a billionaire. I am a trillionaire. I am the CEO of the year. I am iconoclast. I am a serial entrepreneur. I am a strategist. I am a mogul. I am focused. I am all that I can be, will be, and want to be. I am great. I am fearless. I am a world changer. I am a black king. This past couple of weeks have been extremely hectic with establishing new businesses and trying to build the existing businesses and ensuring that we as a company, or all the companies that I'm part of rather, heed to our obligatory call for perfection. On the other hand, I've been having back-to-back meetings, holding interviews. It has just been out of this world. What I've discovered is that the seeding and starting of a business is one of the most important and very demanding part of a business timeline. Wow, it has been quite difficult. However, as a very special person always says to me, this is the life you want for yourself, so you have to take what comes with it. I started this podcast differently this week, and it's just to affirm the principles of an iconoclast: innovate or die. Moreover, change is the beauty of life that we should learn to appreciate, learn to embrace. And that is how I start my days. I pray, I say my affirmations about 5 times. They're written in big letters on my wall. Then I'm off to pump steel at the gym. Now, you can imagine how deadly I am after such a morning routine. I just approach life untouchable. I become unstoppable. Try it. It's a life hack. Do it every day, and after a couple of weeks, you will embroider the image of your greater self in your subconscious state, and that will be who you are. So I'm sending shout outs where shout outs to you, and today's discussion is about something that I find extremely interesting. So last week, I decided that I am going to start speaking to someone new every day. Meet an individual I have never conversated with, and since last week, Monday, I think, I have spoken to about 23, 26 people. Reason? One of the most crucial but neglected aspect of wealth is access. Yeah, access. What most people will recognize, and usually at a later stage of their life, is that the rate in which your wealth grows will be measured by the quality of the environment you place yourself in and the amount of access you have thereof. Look at this. Now in my country, South Africa, I think it was around 2019, 2020, there was an animal auction that was held, and the livestock that was sold there moved at around 100 million rands and more. Now, I ran into this information on the news, right? Now, the invitation of the auction wasn't on the news, just how high the bids were. Think about it. There is a reason why the invitation wasn't public. Only individuals who had access were the people in the right environment. I studied various high net worth and unstoppable individuals, and I had an epiphany. Access will get you places hard work will never get you. I've met countless people who want wealth, who aspire to be wealthy, but refuse or are too scared to network. They refuse to gain access. Let me tell you a story. So it's in the 1960s, and Frederick Terman, a dean at Stanford University, noticed a significant increase in corporate interest in the southern area of Northern California. He saw an opportunity to grow his students. So he encouraged most of his students to start businesses. Now, simultaneously, around those times, something called a transistor was in the works of being created. Through various developments of such transistors, various companies were born, such as Intel and Fairchild. And this was the seed that led to the creation of computers. But that's not the important part. Let's move along. Let's move along through time. And in the 1970s to 2000s, a place called Sand Hill Road was home to multiple venture capital companies. But it's in the 1980s when things actually made sense. In 1980, there was a successful launch of a $1.3 billion IPO. Now, I'm not sure many people know what company that is, but if you do, then props to you. Props to you. But that's when everything fell into place. Thereafter, there was a significant increase in venture capital firms. Then that also led to an increase in creation of tech startups, which led to an increase in patent lawyers in that area. And at the end of the day, there was a rapid increase in tech billionaires. Moreover, there was a time where the real estate in that part of California was the highest in the world. And this is the emergence of a city called Silicon Valley. Everyone wanted to go to Silicon Valley. It housed a lot of great companies such as Google, Apple, Intel, and it had the highest concentration of venture capital companies. It was not only about creating the most innovative technological framework at the time, it was about getting access to one of the environments that represented profitability and innovation. I want you to see something. Silicon Valley is the birth of many billionaires today. And their wealth did not only come from the products that they created, but from the strategic positioning of themselves in environments they believed could make them great. Now, this is the message I'm trying to put out there. One of the crucial elements of wealth and success is positioning yourself by getting access to certain environments and access to certain people. Network, make relationships. And as I always say to the members in my mentorship program, don't make these relationships about money. It's not always about money. Build an actual relationship, invest in it, and trust me, one day you will see its returns. Don't be one of those people who believe that they can make it through this life by themselves. No, no, it does not work. No man is an island. So put yourself out there. Speak to people. Grow that skill. And when it's time, you will see its fruit. Since the beginning of this challenge, I've been speaking to a new person every day, and I have grown immensely. One of the people that I've met is this guy, a weightlifter, and very phenomenal guy. And he has taught me the importance of a steady and balanced life, especially when you're building something. I also met someone who taught me the importance of direct focused marketing. I didn't spend any money to get such information, and this is information one would actually pay for. I just had the access to these people, and in turn, because I placed myself out there, I found that they felt at liberty to share such information with me. It's actually quite simple. Now, here's the challenge. Start anytime. Start now even. Make sure that a day doesn't go by until you've spoken to someone. Anyone. Speak about anything. Doesn't really matter. Just make sure that you put yourself out there. Make sure that you don't leave that person without knowing their name. And if it goes well, take their number. Let's see how it goes. And this is what I have for you today on the Iconoclast. I wish you a very iconoclast week, an iconoclast day, and I hope that you change the world. Please do not forget to share. I appreciate that you're listening. Do not forget to share. Share with your friends, share with your family. Just put it out there. Anyone you think this will help, try and get out there. Anyone you want to join you on this challenge, have a friend, start it with that friend. Be very accountable and change the world. Never forget that. You can change the world. but most importantly, you are more than capable of doing it. This is Chidi Amadi-Ahaneku, the head of the Amadi-Ahaneku clan. And as they say in my Nigerian language, in Igbo, Dalu, thank you.